G'day guys, I'm out tonight chasing some pigs around on the Sorghum Stubble. I've got the 308, the thermal gear. Let's see how we go. The score tonight is the property owner started harvest about a week ago on the sorghum crop out here. So that's going to really narrow up where those pigs are. He hasn't quite finished all the crop. They did get rain that interrupted them. So I'm hoping one, the paddocks aren't too sticky, it's black soil out here. And two, the pigs are back on the edges of that sorghum crop or just in it. And it narrows up the area that I can focus on. Now, I haven't got the quad tonight, I'm just on foot, but let's see how we go. It's pretty slow and steady. I can't see in this sorghum stubble all that much, even with the thermal. It's about mid-thigh height. The only chance I've got of seeing in it is if I look up the wheel track marks from the harvester. I was just thinking to myself, I'm not going to get a pig on this side of the sorghum stubble. And this fella came out pretty noisily too. He smashed and bashed in there. Walked into probably only about 20 metres. It was a good example of what thermal can do when an animal isn't completely obstructed. This guy was probably about 5 or 6 metres back in the actual sorghum crop, so thermal punched in there pretty well. Admittedly at close range, but not a bad little boar to start the night off. This rodent gig out here, I tell you, it's a different experience. They're everywhere still, rats and mice. It's a little bit frustrating with them in the thermal scanner because obviously I can see all of those guys. Sometimes I walk in on an animal and I think it might be the back of a pig over the sorghum stubble. And getting closer and it's just a big fat rat sitting up the head of one of these things. So yeah, a little bit annoying. The other thing that's frustrating is they're making a lot of noise. Now I don't mean nice little pleasant rodent noises. I mean you can hear them eating the grain and the top of these crops. So that makes it a little bit difficult just to listen. I can hear pigs intermittently out in this sorghum crop squealing and fighting. And yeah, that just adds another layer to trying to hear those guys. This would be one of the most exciting little thermal experiences I've had so far. Now, these 3 pigs were part of a bigger mob that were right on the edge of the sorghum crop. Now, I've got about 8 or 9 minutes of scope footage of this mob of pigs. They were in and out of the crop. I had some boars fighting that I got some footage of. I can hear pigs up in front of me in the sorghum. Sounds like they're fighting or something, but I can't get any visual yet, so I'm just going to try and stalk my way in a little bit. It's really difficult to see them even in the stubble, but let's give it a crack. pigs. They're about 40 metres up here. They've just gone back into the sorghum, but they've got no idea that I'm here. As you can see there in profile with my rifle, Mum's not a bad pig. The slips aren't huge, they're probably 3/4 grown, but yeah, Mum's got a little bit of weight to her. Now I can hear pigs still in this sorghum crop. I would say it's 2 boars because it sounds like they're biffing away in there, so let's keep going. For those of you that haven't had the pleasure of walking in wet black soil, just be thankful that you're watching this on a video and not actually doing it. It's it's not the most fun substance to walk in. It's extremely tacky. Both of my feet probably weigh about 4 times what they're meant to in mass, and they're about 4 times bigger than they're meant to be. So it's clown feet at the moment. People think that I'm mad keen on going away shooting. It's not actually that. I just really like cold KFC. For anyone that knows me, it's really difficult for me to let a fox walk. Now I've watched about 4 wander off tonight, specifically focusing on pigs. So yeah, we shall continue. I'm not going to lie guys, I would have liked to have found a few more pigs on the edge of that sorghum crop. They are in there, but they're pretty flighty. Still, probably one of the best thermal experiences I've had, as I said before, on that mob of pigs that walked right in on close to me. Not too bad. Anyway, if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, have a look at my Patreon, and I'll see everyone next time.